So Dave, through to the next round of the FA Cup, what's your assessment of the game today?
Thanks, Daisy. First of all, I think credit to both teams. I think it was a really good advert for women's football. Wales are a decent side. They like to play and they caused us problems. I think especially in the first half, they had some really good movement. They caused us plenty of problems. So really pleased with the togetherness of the girls. And them sticky moments when they were causing us problems, we really stuck together and worked hard to make sure that we didn't concede. So I was really pleased with that.
And obviously we scored quite a few goals today, and some different goal scorers. How much confidence does that give you that we've got a lot of players who are able to score?
Yeah, I think it's obviously massively important to score goals, and I think if we've got different threats, that all goes well for the future. It's not just about the goal scorers. I think it's about the passes. It's the passes and then the organisation that leads to the goals as much as the actual goal scorer. So I'm sure the girls who've scored the goal are the first people that they would turn around and thank and congratulate is the ones who've made the assists or contributed to the goal as well.
And obviously at the other end of the pitch we had quite a solid performance at the back and everyone looked really good. What did you make of them today?
Yeah, I think the other side of it, I think we actually defended really well from the front. I thought our front players defended really well and on the shape that we'd asked them to do. So, again, like we're saying about the goal scorers thanking everyone, I think it's really important as well that the defenders and Emily in goal, they'll recognise that actually the work that the front players and the midfield put in really contributed towards this the solidity that we had. So yeah, real good team effort.
And obviously we begin league action next week against Appledore. How are you feeling going into that?
Yeah, I think the most important thing, I think there's a bunch of girls that are just really enjoying being together at the moment. Obviously there'll be different problems, different we got to find different solutions next week. So we'll work hard in training. Like we just said, we're not going to get carried away by winning the same way we won't get too low if we lose. So yeah, just enjoy today, but then back into training next week and look forward to what I know, it's going to be another really tough test next Sunday.